Welcome to this second um, program on exception handling. This is program number 9P9, and what it says is exception handling and error logging. So what we will do is we'll handle those exceptions, and also we will write it to a textual file so that if we want to pass it to someone else who is an expert in error handling, all right, so that person can get the idea of what is going wrong. All right, so it says take an input of two numbers a and b and a log file, that is mylog.txt, for logging errors with the following conditions. Assert that the number uh, assert that the number should be even and log a critical error message if not so. Okay, so the assertion is that the number a, okay, the number a should be, where is it, the number a, okay, it should be even, raise a predefined zero division error if uh, and log it into file if a divided by b for a divided by b. Okay, so if it is division by 0, that is b is equal to 0, then we raise division by 0 error. Okay, that is 0 division error. Raise undefined, sorry, user defined out of bounds error. So this one was zero defined error which already exists, and this is zero defined, sorry, out of bounds error, which will be defined by user if b, right, if the value b is greater than 10, we'll take this as 100, it is greater than 100 and less than 1. Okay, that is the third condition, and then display thank you message irrespective of what the outcome of the program is. Okay, so that is where our finally clause comes in, right? So what we'll see is assertion error, division by 0 error, that is aside from assertion, any inbuilt error that you want to use, you can use it over here. Then you can use user defined errors in the third condition, and then we finally display our message with finally clause. Okay, so as I've already said, in file exception, file handling, you'll write some code over here, like closing the file for making sure that the file is closed. Okay, all right, so let's very quickly start. Okay, let's quickly start with writing the code for this program. Okay, so the first thing that we require is to import the necessary packages, right? So the packages needed for here, the program here is logging package. Okay, so logging package and nothing else. Okay, so we require logging packages over here. So import logging. All right, so now we haven't used it yet, so it is in faded color. Once we use it, it will be a dark color. Okay, and then we have to create a file, create a text file, and have the default error level set to it. Okay, so we saw the hierarchy of the errors that occur, the exceptions that occur, and what we should write is we should define a default error uh, priority, okay, and that we will set to error. Default is error, and I guess error is priority level 4, okay. You can view the previous video and check if that is the case. All right, so first logging dot config, okay. So what is the configuration that we want? We want to set the file name, so file name equal to, and then we want mylog dot txt. All right, and then the level should be logging dot error, okay. I don't know why this is error. All right. So after we set this, now we can go ahead with so we have our, this is our logging file. Okay, so it is taken to record the errors. All right. Okay, so what do we need next is a class for user defined message. Okay, so let's try this out first. Let's try this out, and as and when we need, we'll create those particular things. Okay, so first we take user input, so a equal to int input, and enter value for a and it should be an even number. Okay, so we are giving a warning to user, please enter only even number. Same is the case with B. Okay, input B, should be non-zero, and between, or maybe just write should be between 1 and 100. Okay, or maybe 10, just right, maybe just between 1 and 10. All right, let's not take it 100, let's take it 10. Okay, what do we have then? B value of A should be even, value of B should be between this. Okay, now we try something. All right, so try. We'll first write the structure. Okay, try, then accept accept, pass, and then finally. Okay, so we know for sure that this is the structure that will come. All right, so what do we want to try? What we want to try is, we want to divide A by B. Yes, all right. So before doing that, let's assign C equal to this. Okay, but we have to perform this division, right? And as our program does say division, right? Should be even critical. Display the message irrespective of outcome. Okay, division by zero error will come only when we have this. Alright, so let's first try the assertion error, because assertion error is first, right? So assert, what is the condition for assertion? The condition for assertion is A should be even. Okay, so A should be even. So if A should be even, then A is A divided by 2, okay, mod, that is the remainder will always be equal to 0. Assert, and if not, then you should get an error. What will be that error? That error should be that is number A should be even. Okay, so number A should be even. Alright, so that becomes our assertion error. Now since we are throwing this assertion error, we also have to catch it somewhere, right? So that is in exception. Okay, so write assertion error as E. Okay, inside what we will do is first we will have it logged in, logging. So we will log it over here. So logging dot critical. Okay, so we override the original value, which is error. Okay, and we raise it to critical. Okay, so now it has priority level 5. So this value of critical and then E. Okay, so E, don't worry, we'll see all that is written in the file. Okay, and then raise except assertion error E. Okay, so now we have assertion error. Now we'll see the second one. All right. So what is the second one? We have to check the value of B. So if B is less than 0 or B is less than 0 or B is greater than 10. Okay, in both these cases, what will you do? You will raise out of bounds error. Okay, so raise out of error. Okay, and what is this out of bounds error? Why is it giving me an error? Raise out of bounds error. Out of bounds error, that is correct. Okay, let's see. Number B will write everything from here. Okay, just copy this thing, and that is what we want. So number B should be 110, between 1 and 10. So we have the out of bounds error. Now if that is we have to catch it first, right? If the division is it will be raised out of bounds error, we have to catch it over here. So now we have the second exception, that is except out of bounds error as E. Okay, so out of bound error as E logging dot warning. Okay, and we know that warnings are not saved. Okay, so it is a good way to see that this message is actually not saved. Okay, we'll also print it, print E. Okay, so we are done with the second one, that is number A and number B should be between 1 and 0. Okay, then we have C. All right, we will calculate the value of C. C is equal to A divided by B. A divided by B. All right, and this should, if B is greater than, if B is not equal to 0, then it will not raise an error, but if it is, then it will give us division by 0 error. Okay, so that is a nice way to check that. Else, if it is not giving, just simply print value of division is and inside just write C. Okay, so now since we have one more error, that is 0 division error. Okay, which might arise if B is equal to 0 over here. So except zero division error. All right, and here what we don't want is first let me just write it as so over here what we'll do is we'll simply logging dot warning again, I guess. Zero division error is exception. All right, and inside what we do is we just pass E. Okay, after having done that, we raise zero division error and the message is division by 0 is not allowed. Okay, division by 0 is not allowed. And finally, okay, so we have looked at all the possible things that we need. Now out of bounds, you can see, is giving us error. That is because we haven't this is a user defined exception and we haven't declared it. All right, so let's quickly copy the name, go over here. All right, and here what we'll do is we'll create a class. Class, and what is happening? control V. Okay. Class this, and it inherits from exception. Then the constructor def underscore init. Okay. I don't want this. I want, what do I want? A message, simple message. I don't have arguments, I have message, a simple MSG. Okay. All right. And self dot msg equal to msg, this message. Okay. So I'm saving this message, and that's it. Okay. So when I receive this message, okay, when we raise this, whenever it occurs, we raise this message, division by 0 is not occurred. Okay, and you can see now the error is gone because we have defined it. Okay, and then there is the finally clause. So finally, irrespective of what the outcome is, finally will always run, and you should write thank you. Okay. A little bit of lengthy program, lengthy in explanation. Okay, there are still 2 errors. I am not able to locate those 2. Here, input. Oh, wait. Input, enter the value B. Input. Oh, okay. This colon got outside, so it should be like this. Okay, so now we don't have any errors. Okay, so here, as you can see, now there are no errors, but previously it showed the number of errors. That is why using this IDs is very useful. Okay, so let's run the program. And that program is pydhon3 p9.py. Okay, so logging has no attribute config. Wait, config. Logging has no attribute, it says. How can that be? Oh, sorry, basic config. Basic config. Basic. BAS. Basic config. Okay. Save. We run it again. This time it should run. Command L, sorry, Control L. This A, only even number. So first we'll run the assertion error. So assertion is A should be even. So let's print 3 and 12. So assertion error says number A should be even. All right. So that is raised. All right. Then what about the next one? So this time we'll take this as even and this as 11. So it says number B should be between 1 and 10. All right. Okay. So number B should be between 1 and 10. Now this is, see, where is it? Yeah, right, B between 1 and 10. So assertion error actually comes as an error. Also, we might have generated this mylog. What is the name? Name of the file is mylog.txt. Yes. So here you can see A should be even is actually written inside. All right. B because it's a assertion error. All right. And B, what was B? This one, out of bounds error. It was warning, right? So it was a, this was of type critical. So it wrote in the file. It wrote that in the file. This is a warning, so it did not write it in the file. Okay, and then it basically gave the thank you message and exited. All right. Now let us check the next one. We have seen for 1 and 10 between. Okay, now what if B is 0? So 6 comma 0. Okay, so division by 0 is not allowed. What is raised is a 0 division error. This is the default message, and what we have given is division by 0 is not allowed. Okay, so that is there. Now what we want is if everything is normal, right? So what do we have as the output? So 2, oh sorry, not 2, enter 2 and 5. So you get a normal output, that is 0.4, and thank you. All right. I don't think there is anything else to be seen. We can also see over here in mylog text. Okay, zero division error is written because 0 division error is exception. All right, and that if we see our priority. Where was it? You will have to see the previous video because there I have given the priority. All right, but basically we see that some errors are written and some are not. That is because the priority of each of them differs. All right, so if you have understood, it's well. If you have not understood this, please go again through it. And then come to the next lecture. All right, thank you everyone. I'll stop over here.